We have a sign-up sheet for anyone who wants to present at the Inspired Mic. It's right at the front door. You can sign up for next month. It will be December 21st, 4 days before the big day.
That's the solstice.
Oh, yes, that's true. It'll be the solstice. It'll be a really, really good one. Our December ones tend to have, I don't know, extra special content. Everyone seems to come up with something wonderful at Christmas. I want to announce that if you haven't noticed, we have a buffet this month. I think next month we're going to have the normal menu. And if you want the buffet, it will be open and available
It's open.
through the intermission, probably. And I'd like to thank Ambrose and Alita for supporting the arts in Flagler County, and especially for supporting us. They've given us a wonderful home here, and we have an incredible event that we put on every month, and we thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you for
You're awesome.
joy. Thank you.
Now, if you hear anything tonight that you enjoyed, that you really like, please, on the intermission or after the evening is over, go up to that person and just give them a kind word or two. The reason I got into writing was because an English professor in 1979 told me I should consider writing as a vocation. And I was like, what the hell, I'm a business major, what are you talking about? But from that moment on, I wrote. Now, I was a closet writer for 20 years. I wrote short stories, I wrote poetry, I wrote stories of love and stories of sci-fi, all kinds of stuff. And I said one day I'll become a published author. And 20 years later, I was dying on an operating table of peritonitis in DeLand, Florida. And in my 3-month recovery, I kept telling myself, one day's never happen, you gotta make them happen. But those words from that English professor started a whole new life for me. So a kind word from you, you don't know how long and how far that's gonna carry in someone's life. So please, let them know when you really like something. Go up to them. It's a very informal evening. We will have an intermission after the 7th speaker, which is Robin H. Soprano. And at the end of the evening, we will have a $50 raffle. You get $50 cash, and I like to play Monty Hall, but if you like door number 2, behind door number 2 is a $75 gift certificate here at the New Europa. So whoever wins that walks away with some really cool stuff, and then we will also be raffling off a number of books at the end of the evening. With that, I gotta check my wonderful time here. Oh man, I'm way early.
You are, Mike. You are.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about what happened to me. When was it, Amy? Was it last Friday, the play?
Oh, yeah, last Friday.
Okay, Friday, I went to the City Repertory Theater. Who's heard of the City Repertory Theater in Palm Beach? If you have not gone to one of their plays, you are missing it. That was the most incredible play I've seen in a long time.
It was so good.
It was amazing. The play is only running one more weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. It's called Other Desert Cities. I highly recommend, if you like plays at all, go see this play. Very well done. And you're sitting right in the middle of it. That was the cool thing. You're sitting right in the middle of the play because it's a very small venue. It's no bigger than, well, it might be slightly bigger than this room. So it's a wonderful, wonderful venue, and the actors and actresses did an outstanding job. On your table, if you're really interested in it, feel free to take this home. I told them I would pass them out. I don't like to pass things out, so if you want to grab it and take it home with you to remind yourself to go see a play, do that. It was $20, or you can buy a season pass for $125, I believe. Definitely well worth going. One of the presenters for this evening was actually one of the lead actresses in that play, Sharon Resnicoff.
Is she here?
She is not here. She's running late, so I'm just going to give you a little heads up on the lineup for this evening. Sharon will not be able to perform for us this evening, but after Mystic Mel, we will be having the wonderful Alita is going to come up and present in Sharon's stead. Sharon hopefully will be able to make it, and I would strongly suggest, if you're interested in arts and plays and stuff like that, go up and talk to her. She's an amazing actress and an amazing singer. Each presenter tonight has given me their 40-word introduction, which I will read before they come up here. And those that didn't, I get to write whatever I want. So I have written a few of these, but I tell them to plug themselves. The intent of the Inspired Mic is for people to overcome their fear of public speaking, to learn how to present their creative material in front of a live audience, and to hopefully learn how to promote themselves to go out and do bigger and better things if they so wish and so desire. So if you hear people shamelessly plugging themselves, it's because I told them to do that. You've got to learn how to do this if you're a creative artist. There's a whole lot of people out there making a lot of noise about their creativity. And in order to get noticed, you need to do the same thing. We also ask that on social media, please share the Inspired Mic. We're on Facebook pretty predominantly because I'm a little, isn't it bad I call Facebook old school? I'm really old school. I'm only on Facebook. I'm not on Snapchat, all these other things. What else is out there? Instagram. I don't even understand. I have a hard time understanding Twitter, so we're just on Facebook right now.
At least you're not on MySpace.
So hopefully some of these young people will say, hey, we'll do Snapchat for you, we'll do Twitter.
I'm on it, but it's not fun.
It's not fun? No, I like fun things. The great thing about being the MC of this event, and see, I don't start until 6:30. I'm a Toastmasters. Toastmasters always start on time, we always end on time. The great thing about being an MC of this, I don't have to come up with any of this material. This is all the presenters that come up here tonight. My job is to introduce them and give the stage over to them. It's always like the box of chocolates. I never know what we're going to get. I don't vet anything, so everyone gets surprised.